Welcome to digi-budget. In this series, I will be upgrading one starter deck and upgrading them with a $10 to $20 per episode, buying the lowest rarity and playing 3 or more matches to see how this budget deck compares to other meta or casual or even other budget decks. The purpose of this series is to show what the starter deck can become on a budget and how well it stands against the rest. I work hard on the scripts and editing for the digi-budget series, so if you like the video, consider leaving a like, it would be appreciated, and maybe a subscribe if you enjoy my content. The rules are no proxies, no borrowing, and no cards over $30, and no more than one copy of the starter deck. With that, let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, it's your boy pillow-ism back at it again with another digi-budget episode, joined by Pokestuck. You know him. He is playing a Jesmon type build. And you've seen mine. I go into a Gazi and evolve in my raising area. He goes into a Bao Huckmon. I'm chilling. I move out, evolve into a Lady Devi. Draw 1 for evolution. Trash 2. Draw 2, trash 2. I discard a Skull Greymon and I put it under the Lady Devi for retaliation and evolve into a Titomon. Revive the blocker I just discarded to pass my turn. He plays 2 Sistermons. Right now, it looks like he does not have the Jesmon so far. I hatch and evolve into Digimon and Raising. But right now, he drops a Memory Tamer. I take a single swing with Titomon only for 1 check. Unfortunately, I could not discard one, draw 1, trash 1. I play a Tamer. It's the one that allows me on swing to draw 1, trash 1. Quite nice. This turn I get to use it. Right now I swing with the Titomon, draw 1, trash 1, and it is 14, DP 14 with 2 checks. Titomon swings in for it, but he blocks it instead. So right now, it looks like I have the advantage here. The camera does look a bit messed up, but I do fix it later within the match, so don't worry about it too much. Right here, I'm sitting on Rebellionmon, but I do evolve into a Tactimon to pass the turn to wipe out at least 3 of his level 3s, hopefully. Trying not to get blocked here because my Titomon does swing for 2. It is quite incredible. Right now, you can see me fixing the camera right now. He's thinking about his turn. He goes into a level 5. I feel like I gotta make my move now, so I swing with a Tactimon to destroy all his level 3s. Unfortunately, he does not survive. I swing with a Tacti for 2 checks. Quite nice. He can't block me since I destroyed all his Sistermons. I evolve into the Omnimon Swartz and put him at 3 just to further push my advantage to the next level. Unfortunately, I do mill the Mega Digimon Fusion from the top with the Omnimon, but it does not matter. I already have the Omnimon on field. I couldn't have played it anyway until I slapped down the Taikumi for 2 to pass my turn. He finally evolves into Jesmon. He swings and takes his first 2 checks, and he deletes my Gazimon with it. I know what he's up to. I know when he plays his Sistermon to gain 1 memory. Right now my board is filled with level 3 and 4 and level 3 and 4 Digimon and an Omnimon, so I have to watch out for Taikumi. I swung away with a Giamon, tap Sora, Mimi, draw and trash a card, but regain the memory with a Ginkumon in the Inheritables. I was thinking about attacking security, but I attacked the Jesmon instead for more advantage, because I know I probably can't kill him this turn. Wipe it out with Omnimon Swartz. Uses effect to destroy 1. I could have finished the game anyway, but just to be safe, I use an Underworld Call to build more advantage. He pulls out an Agumon Bond. He swings. And I just swing for game here. So I just steal game 1 on the top of the first game. Quite nice. But yeah, it does look good right now. Taikumi does hit different. I'm just thinking about running the White Memory Tamer, but Taikumi does help me on brick quite nice. He makes me go first, I believe. He plays a Digimon. I evolve in raising, you know the drill. I play a Guillemon from my hand. Promote when raising. Digivolve to a Lady W, you know how it is. Draw 3, trash 2. It's graceful charity to dig further. Basically, Exodia for this deck is Takumi, Mega Digimon Fusion, and an Omnimon Zord. And when I slap him down, it's all over for my opponent. He has Sistermons on field, 2 Agumons. He looks like he bricked right there. Yeah, I evolve into the Knight of Chaos. You know him. He's been in my thumbnails for digi-budget. It's ChaosGallant. I pop an Agumon only for him to evolve into another one in the raising area. See what he does next. He is at 2 memory. He evolves to hopefully further his place and hopefully find a Jesmon off the top. I put down one of the pieces of Exodia. You know who it is. It's Takumi. He does have a lot of rookies, so I feel like I was in the right for playing him. He can either evolve to pass his turn or swing to -1 memory due to Takumi to pass his turn. Tactimon would be rather useful here due to how much rookies he has, but I evolve into a Vault Blocker, and I evolve into a ChaosGallant. You know how it is. For 4 memory to delete his stack. No more Jesmon for you, good sir. Pokey, bro, you gotta step it up. That is a lot of rookies, man. I do not trust that. For some reason, I see the Skull Gray in my trash. I probably discarded it because I would not digivolve into it. I don't know why I didn't attach it underneath my other Gallantmon. But he hard plays the Jesmon. There it is. He puts me at a full fat stack of 10 memory. I'm not scared. I got 2 Gallantmons on field. What's a Jesmon gonna do? He hard plays the Jesmon, which kind of telegraphs to me that he's really out of options here. 10 memory is spectacular. I spent a lot to go into a Black War Growlmon in a second. I swing, bro. I swing, but I die, unfortunately. Let's see here. I move out. I Mega Digimon Fusion out of here, bro. It is over. That is Exodia. And I just steal game 2 just like that. On this next match, however, he does play Security Control. I do play against Pokey again. One of the most annoying decks to play against, in my honest opinion. He plays a yellow memory boost, recovers 1, and puts me at a 5. I do have ChaosGallantmon in play here. I swing unafraid since I saw him stack his security. I set up raising and a memory boost, and to pass my turn, I also search off of that. It's quite nice. He plays a Magna Angemon, recovers 1. I move out with a Black War Growlmon. I evolve as many times as possible just to draw more cards. I love drawing cards, and drawing cards is like the best way to unbrick for this deck with the Takumis. I hit a security type Digimon and he draws 2 right off of it. I swing with a promote, Ginkumon promote. I draw 1, trash 1 on play. He swings for 1 check at my security, then he uses a memory boost and then plays a tamer, and then he hard plays a red Digimon. For my turn, I evolve in the raising area. I go into ChaosGallantmon. I swing and gain a memory. I delete the red Digimon to make sure that he can't play any red options in his hand. That memory gain was crucial so I can play a Takumi and play Exodia over here. It is Omnimon, and you know it. I swing with a Zwart and use his effect to delete his blue Digimon, so he cannot use any blue options or put it or stack it back on top of the security or whatever. I start swinging here. I killed Promote on that security check. I was thinking about digivolving, but I just memory boost and Omnimon goes to the bottom of the deck. I draw mad cards from Devimon and then use my memory boost, and then a Tactimon will get the dub for me. Even if you stop me, I do have the Exodia pieces in my hand, the Mega Digimon Fusion, and the Zwart himself, and the Takumi on field. By the time I ended this match, I had like 4 cards left in deck, so Mega Digimon Fusion really saves you another turn if you mill out too much. I do not want to make this video too long for y'all to watch or listen to, so I'm going to tell you now that in the second game, Pokey kind of misplayed a bit just to see what would happen if he did not delete my Gazimon. So he basically kind of let me win this next match, so this one does not count. So we move on to the last match of the finale of Purple and go up against another old friend, Zukimon. He's also been a feature on this channel, mainly in Yu-Gi-Oh, but we on Digimon right now. So I evolve here and play a mat to pass my turn. He sets up in the raising area with a nice hefty 4 memory that I just gave him to catch up what he was. I catch on to what he was up to, that he's playing a Hexablow. I evolve into a Rebelli just to buy me a turn so he won't swing into me. I discard on Digivolve to make him a blocker with Retaliation, and I set up my trash for the Ginkamon Promote. I evolve into a Tactimon. I use a Glaive Memory Boost and unfortunately get my Kinkumon back, and I put him to as little memory as possible. He goes into Blue Komon. He does have that Sora Joe to trash some materials under Tactimon. He swings, trashes the memory into trashes my Digi-Evolution sources. He swings to my security and dies to a Skull Greymon. Zukim then continues to set up in the raising area, and he puts me at a solid 3. I move out and Digivolve even more. I hit a memory boost for him, which is quite unfortunate for me, so I put him at 1 memory to force him to use that memory boost, and Zukim does. He goes into the Hexablamon, and then he passes the turn with another memory boost. He's starting to regain his advantage, and it does not look that great for me at the moment. So I go into a Titamon with the whole Promote stack, so he does cost 3. So it is still my turn at the moment. I draw into a Mega Digimon Fusion, and with the Rush, anyway, I steal the game with the Titamon and the Promote stack. So here we are at game 2, match 3. He does make me go first, and without hesitation, I hatch and play a Digimon because the brick is real. I can build a house with it. He just ice walls me, but I had no intention of attacking him anyway. I put him to 4 memory with a Sora and Mimi. He evolves into the Hexblow. I have no memory, so right now I am in a very tough spot. I can't swing, I can't really evolve, and I have no memory. And it goes on for a little bit, and he straight up kills me the next turn. I have no way of gaining memory at the moment, so I just play a Titamon and see the whole match through, and he swings directly for game. Match 3, game 3, it comes down to the wire, toe to toe, Joe to Joe. I go first here to try to get as many cards into my hand as possible, to draw as much cards as I can, and I play a memory boost to pass with a Gazimon in raising. He plays a Seadramon to put me at 1 memory, and I throw it back with a Takumi to put him also at 1 memory. I do not have a level 4, so I just hard play a Guilmon from hand. Both of us do seem to be struggling on finding things to evolve into. I use my Takumi on evolve. I put him to 1 memory to starve him after I use my memory boost. He has a board of 2 rookies and 2 level 4 Digimon. If he swings with those level 3s, he will lose the memory. but he swings and he gives me the Mega Digimon Fusion, and he just sealed his fate right there. He does Ice Wall me though. That does buy him a single turn. Zukim, man, you gotta stop doing that to me, bro. But to ensure that he has nothing to evolve or draw cards off of, I swing my Black War Growlmon into his suspended Digimon and use the Kinkakumon to discard one to delete the rest of his board. And on that swing, I lost 2 memory due to Ice Wall, again leaving him at 1 memory. He removes 2 sources from my Black War Growlmon, just realizing that I did not use Gobblemon's effect to draw 1 and trash 1. It's too late now though, so here I go. Titamon gets slapped down. I pull out a promote, but sadly not the full stack, and I put him to a 2 memory to work with instead of 1. He moves out a Gomamon. My board is stacked right now. He does have 2 memory boosts, but he cannot use them due to my Gazimon chilling like a villain on my field. He does straight up, he just doesn't do anything. He passes his turn, and he puts me at a solid 3, which is quite incredible. I evolve, and just swing, draw 1, trash 1, to enable my Titamon for 2 security checks at 14 DP. That is quite beefy, and can walk over most Digimon. I play around my own Taikumi and evolve into a Ginkakumon promote. After that, I Mega Digimon Fusion into the Omnimon Sword, and I trash the 3 worst cards off of my Omnimon. It does not matter though, as Omnimon does swing for 2 checks as it is still the same Digimon as it evolves from the Titamon. I swing with the Gazimon I've been sitting on all game to finish the set and secure the whole match. And with that, me and Zukim will discuss the deck list, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
It seems like you might struggle just a tad bit, only off the fact that if you get choked, you only got like 2 memory tamers.
Right.
So it's kind of like really hard for you to bounce back in that regard, because what was it, game 2?
Yeah,
you didn't see the mat, and it was real hard. You saw the Gazi, which would normally choke me, but because I had so much advantage already on the field, it didn't even matter about you choking me, right? But the that's probably the only thing that's really like an issue. Granted, you do have the memory boosts and the Jack Ray
no,
Jack boosts as well. No, not the Jack Ray. I meant to say the other one,
the Glaive boost, yeah.
Grave, yeah, which are, a lot of people like to call it like secondary tamers and shit like that. But you know, if they got Terriamon or the little blue watermelon, or what else?
The blue watermelon.
There's a choking level 3 Digimon for every color. So I will say that a lot of people are kind of sheepish, meaning they just follow whatever the top deck tops with, and they don't play around like cards like that. So I think having the ability to run choking Digimon are a great advantage for any player who can afford to put it in their decks, because it definitely makes a huge difference. I definitely say, out of all our matches, the MVP hands down was Gazimon. I could not play. There was not a point where I had the plays, but I couldn't make them because I couldn't get additional memory because I didn't have a tamer, right? And that's super detrimental in a game where it's all about resource management. And if you cut off a resource completely, you really start to realize why it's called resource management, because you got nothing really to work with. I think Gazimon is definitely a really great choice. It hurts a lot, and just your strategy on just sitting on him and just letting him just sit there the whole time and not do anything with him is brilliant, right? And you don't have to revolve around rookie rushing or anything crazy. You get through your engine pretty fast because it draws like crazy. I don't think there was a single game where you didn't get down to the last, like, 5 cards in the deck?
Yeah, that was like one time, but like usually I get through half of it like immediately.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a very fast deck. It'll get to where you need to get to as soon as possible. So again, I don't really see any problems with the deck. I do, however, think that the tempo, like in terms of trying to keep up with the meta, might be a little problem just because Jesmon can OTK you on turn 2. And
That's funny because I just beat a Jesmon player. My friend was talking mad to me about how my deck will lose to his
oh
Jesmon every single
wow.
time. And then I pulled this guy out. And I'm like, okay, go ahead, swing. Go ahead. Mr. Five checks, go ahead. 5 checks, go ahead right now. I had this stacked under him. I'm like, go ahead, swing.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, swing.
See, but that's what I'm saying.
So
the
funny.
way that you built the deck, it checks a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So like that retaliation, that hurts because now something that fucking what's his name would have just Jesmon players would have just been getting a hard on, like, oh yeah, I get to check your security for 6 and then I'm gonna drop blitz and then win the game.
What's funny is that if I block it with retaliation, no checks go through.
Is that true?
Yeah, because it'll be dead, but when everything resolves before the attack resolves.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought the pierce happened first, even though it dies, but nope. Okay, good information. But yeah, that's pretty nuts. But yeah, like I said, you got checks and balances for everything in the game. So you got checks for any type of memory gaugers. You got any type of checks for people who just wants to swing to face in terms of just like swinging really heavy with one big unit, like me with the Zulamon, or Jesmon or something of that nature, right?
For sure.
And then you have a check for one question for you though.
Yeah,
how do you pair up against security control?
I beat it once. And then yeah, I have to beat security control, like I had to like rookie rush essentially with Tida, I'll revive one. With Black Orc Growl, I'll revive one. And then with Omnimon Swart, I'll revive one. I'll revive 2. And I'll just keep swinging like that. Tida really speeds it up though, because it's a +2 security check.
Yeah. The only reason why I asked that is because like security control just completely fucks me. Like I can't do anything about that because most of my field is banking on me just OTKing you with Azulon or just controlling the board with Hex and Suko. So if you're able to just say, yeah, fuck your fuck your Hex because we got the fist, and fly bullet and the gun and like just really big heavy option cards that I can't really deal with.
Yeah.
And they just sit on a fucking Zort's defeat and just swing with that guy. Yeah. And he's like super big, so he pretty much can get through most of all my security without worried about dying unless he sees an Azulon in the security.
Like so, I really try to use what's it called? ChaosGallant or Zwart to get rid of like their Digimon on field because they need the different colored Digimon to play their options from hand. Most of the time they're gonna draw their options, and I'm just like, okay, I'll just delete whatever, and then like, oh yeah, try and use your option.
Well,
but don't get me wrong, they do defeat me. They do defeat me though. They're still it's trouble. They're still troublesome.
Yeah, they'll definitely leave a yellow in their raising area just so they can have access to all the yellow cards. I mean, if you already know, if you know security control, you know that most of the security that are super impactful are yellow cards, which is fucking
Spiral Masquerade,
Holy Way, Holy Way, Spiral Masquerade, fucking Holy Way, Spiral Masquerade, the dragon that recovers 2 Magna Angemon, who also recovers. Honestly, most of the yellow shit is just really annoying because it just puts more stuff on the top of the security, which increases their chances of seeing big option cards.
Right.
Like reinforced memory boost. That card is super annoying. It's not broken because it costs a lot, but it's still annoying.
But I do regret this card. Oh, I'm just lagging. I really want to get the white memory tamer so I can use Mega Digimon Fusion more often.
I would definitely recommend running a Matt and Tai over them. Just because Matt and Tai would definitely pop up way more often than those two will. There's definitely not going to be that many times where somebody's not going to have a level 3 or a level 4 on them, right?
So, yeah, true.
It definitely helps prevent you from getting to that goal. I can see why you would want to run it, but because it forces them to have to sit on small Digimon, which makes it easier for you to delete with your Digimon.
Right.
But at the same time, it could be a little counteractive to your strategy. And also, it can just be a huge sunk cost value type of situation, right?
Right.
At least with the Matt and Tai, you can get additional security checks for the Zor's defeat as well.
Yeah, you know I've been running it in week 2, so I'll be thinking about that.
Yeah, because the additional checks with Zor's defeat can be super big, right? He's 15. He big as hell. And then already having 2 checks plus the Titamon to get 3 checks in total. And then he can unsuspend himself to check for 3 more. That's literally an OTK if you got Matt and Ty on the field.
Yeah. This did come up a little bit. But I think the ratio has been working fine for me on my ultimates. 7. Don't want to draw too much and discard too much because, you know, I kind of deck out. It happened once. It's not fun. But with the Mega Digimon Fusion, it helps stack one so I can draw into it. But the structure deck, purple Gabumon have really helped a lot for me. Like, I was running this like at 4 in week 2, but the attack just triggers off my Tsunomons a lot better than this one does. It comes up more often. These guys are alright. I don't want to play more than 2 because I want to be digivolving instead of playing them. It's too much memory to play things. 2 blockers, they're alright. I removed the structure deck blocker because it has like lower DP and it can be deleted.
Yeah, that definitely pops up. Cause fucking Jessmon
right,
can straight up just delete it when they go into Savior.
Right. Nidhogg can't suspend this because it's like 1k above, so that's also nice.
I don't see Nidhogg at all anymore. I don't see green at all anymore.
Yeah,
I wish I could see other colors. The only the one time I did see another color though, the green, it was an Eosmon, and I felt so bad because that's a terrible matchup for them. They played nothing but raw Digimon, and my whole deck is literally designed to counter just summoning.
Just playing things, just by playing things.
I was like, oof, I'm so sorry, bro. He's like, I mean, you just playing your deck, bro. It's just 3 and 3 for the Ginkamon package before the Titamon. It's just so good. I've seen other people run 4 and 3, but I feel like 3 and 3 is just like a great way to like draw into each one equally. I think that's a perfect ratio. I don't see any problems with that. How many rookies do you run?
I run like 12 or 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I should have a 12th one somewhere, but yeah, I run.
Oh no, you run 4.
Yeah, I ran 4 of these things. Yeah.
So 12.
12. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's hiding. Yeah. But people say that this one's better. It is, to be honest. Gain 1 memory is just so important. Gaining memory is important, but this also triggers off your Tsunomon, so they've been sleeping on it, but I never lost faith in it. Pseudomon, I draw so much. Like, the main goal is just Omnimon Zwart, just swing and then win. Yeah, and these guys have rush, so it's just like 3 checks, 3 free checks. It's just so good.
The only suggestion I would make to your deck is just replacing them and put in the
Matt and Ty.
And that's it. Yeah. If you see Matt and Ty, that's literally game. Cause you don't even have to replace both. You can use just one Matt and Ty, and then you can get to where you want to. Cause I see how important Takumi.
Like most.
It's not just like one deletion. It's all of them up.
Yeah, bro. He put in some bad work against Black and against Pokey. Pokey Stuck. He's in my videos.
But yeah, I've always been a fan of that guy. I always felt like that card was a definite sleeper in purples.
He's a sleeper, bro, and he's such a good card in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He makes himself like cost 2 if you only have him out.
Mm-hmm.
You play, you swing, he gains a memory, so he's at like 2 costs basically. Yeah, I went like 2, 2, and 2 for this. Gallantmon.
I thought that was pretty interesting that you only go for 2 level 6s for each, but then that makes a grand total of 6, which is a pretty safe number. I think I run 6 in mine as well. I could be crazy though. I could be running 8.
ChaosGallant. He's been my favorite, bro. I've been putting him on every single thumbnail of the series. Like, he's really cool. I love him a lot. I see most people just running Titamon, and I feel like that's incorrect. Mainly because, I mean, yeah, you get your little rookie rush with Geekamon Promote, but like, can you get rid of your opponent's stuff or swing for game with it? I mean, technically, yeah, you can swing for like 5 checks. Basically, yeah, 5 checks with a Blackboard Grandma underneath. But yeah, like, you're drawing so much from this deck that you're gonna draw all 3 of them. Like, I've drawn like two out of the 3 of them, and like, either way, like, all these guys are like really good for your situation. Because your main goal is to go into Omni, just rookie rush some more. But yeah, I will go back to putting like Matt and Ty instead of this one.
I think that's going to be super beneficial because, again, like I stated before, its effect is definitely going to come up more often. There's definitely going to be level 6s on the field. Let's
sure.
Be 1000, right? And even if the level 2 isn't on the field, it's still just really good to have the ability to give additional security checks for your own strategy, right? Your MVP, as you've stated before, is Omnimon Zwart. So getting to the point where he can just shine even more is super raw, right?
Yeah.
And he can be like, all right, cool, swing for 3, huh? Swing for 3, unsuspend, swing for 3, game, right?
For sure.
Because you're gonna rush him with your
promotes.
Yeah.
It's really good because you can evolve him on himself for just 1 memory. But yeah, thank you so much for playing, bro.
Of course, you helped me out too. Shit, I ain't realized how badly I need fucking load guy removers. And I wouldn't get your shit, and I was like, damn, I'm really losing to just a fucking rookie. This nigga just sitting here like some I bet you wish you could do something. I'm like 2000 DP and you can't do shit. Look at you. Looking like a little bitch, huh?
I mean, I don't think I said that now, but...
No, he said that. You ain't had to say that. He said it for you. I was sitting there like, damn. He just so disrespectful and I can't do nothing about it.